Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel. I see the hot. Well, they bring you back-to-back information and the Bonga news. Sowore has come out and blowed Tinubu to the face. Well, sometimes I wonder. I marvel at Sowore's courage and how he looks at him. But I will play you this video. Just watch the video.
I did not lose election in 2023 because there was no election in 2023. You are hearing it from me. What they did was selection. Biola's house is less than 1 kilometer from here. In those days, that is where we used to sleep and wake up until we drove the military out of power. But sadly today, those people who were against democracy, who were against June 12, are the ones in power in Nigeria. Well, maybe the man who rigged himself into office now will say he fought for democracy. But the conversation is not about what he did and what he didn't do for today. Because most of them who claimed they were fighting for democracy actually ran away from the fight. We were the ones, as young people, who stood behind and fought the military until the military left power. Babangida dared us, and we kicked him out of power. But 30 years later, you cannot say today that we have democracy. What we have now, nobody can define it as democracy. What we have now is sorrowcracy. That is government of sorrow for people who are always cheated out of their dividends of democracy. Tinubu came, he hasn't even lasted 2 weeks. Two things were of concern to him: how to punish the poor. And who are the poor? The same people who have always been cheated out of the Commonwealth of Nigeria. They removed fuel subsidy. I had the audacity to say this morning, I've not listened to his speech, that our people have been asked again to make some little sacrifices. I mean, how many sacrifices do you want from us? Especially when his friends, the rich, are getting richer on a daily basis, and the poor are getting poorer on a daily basis. That is no more sacrifice that our people can offer. But the reason why they did that was because they don't want you to enjoy any democracy. As far as they are concerned, the only democracy that is acceptable to them is democracy that puts them permanently in power. And that is why today when I woke up, I didn't feel good, because I looked at it and said to myself, the people who are going to Abiola's house today, as usual, are the people who fought against democracy, or those who did not fight any fight for any kind of democracy, but they want to benefit from it. I heard that Sowore is going to lead a march to Abiola's house today. I was a student in this country, and I think Sowore is about my age. I never heard that Sowore participated in any protest during the June 12 era. I doubt it. But all of them, as the opportunists that they are, that's why I woke up this morning and called them. Today is the National Day for opportunists in Nigeria, NOD. And they are all going to head to Abiola's house. I would have loved us to even take a walk to the place. But that's up to you, the organizers. The second thing Tinubu did was to talk about how to fight to restore oil exploration in Niger Delta region. Because those are the only things that concerns them. Nobody is talking about how to end Boko Haram. He's not talking about how to end banditry. It is how to export the Lagos model of democracy to Abuja and nationalize it, which is this agberocracy that they do in Lagos. So I want to say this to so many of you, because I've been hearing this from the grapevine, that Yoruba people are saying, this is our turn, whether he rigged the election or not. Since your people have been doing democracy of the warped type, Yoruba land has never progressed. Yoruba can only progress when you have the right people in power. And that is why the last time anybody had it right here was when Awolowo was in power. And it was because he had a great character, not because he was able to bulldoze his way. And after Awolowo was bulldozed out of office, those who did it have not had peace till today in Nigeria. So as you know, anybody can say that it is because Sowore contested and lost the election in 2023. I did not lose election in 2023 because there was no election in 2023. You are hearing it from me. What they did was selection.
So you can see it. You can see what Sowore is saying, that there was no election in Nigeria. Yes, there was no election. What they do was election. It's just that some people have decided not to talk about what is happening in this nation, and it's actually a shame to some people. But kudos to someone like Sowore, who is a fearless man. He said that he did not lose the election in 2023. That what happened was that what was did in 2023 was selection and not election. So that he is not to be blamed, or that he's not even ashamed whether 2023 election was lost. And he is not saying this thing because maybe he lost election, that he never lost, that what was done was selection. And this man is from the West. It's not even that he is an Igbo man that is saying, had it been it is an Igbo man that is saying this thing now here, somebody will say he's being tribalistic, it's because of ethnicism. Now a Yoruba man who has the truth in his mouth is voicing out the truth, speaking the truth as he should be. What many prominent Nigerians could not do, Sowore is doing it. What many politicians, people like what is his name, this writer, have decided not to say, they have decided to be very biased. Wole Soyinka them, who have decided that they will not put mouth in what is happening in this nation, because around long time ago he went to jail because of Nigeria, and I believe because of that he has decided not to be speaking. But this Sowore you are seeing here, Sowore's passport has been seized for years. He cannot travel out of Nigeria because the government has seized his passport for years, and that has not stopped him from speaking about the things that is happening in this nation. You could imagine that kind of courage and impetus. You could imagine the courage that this man has. These are the people that are needed in Nigerian government. But nobody will give him the opportunity. Meanwhile, if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you.